What's going on, guys? Wesley here. Forza Horizon 6 just dropped an enormous hotfix. Now today I'm going to be showing you all of the best working glitches after the latest patch. Now if you're a new subscriber to my channel, this is an absolute staple to my channel. What I like to do is I go through the newest patch and I check every single bug that's reported to Forza or Microsoft. And what I do is I make sure that every single glitch that you know and love from my channel still works after the latest patch. It's a white glove service of a channel, allowing you guys to just play the game. So if you want to support me for free, no cost at all, smash that like button and subscribe for more. I'll continue to support you guys if you continue to support me. Thank you so much. So I looked through all of the known issues that have been reported and the latest patch notes on Forza Horizon 6. I have some good news and bad news. Nothing is officially reported as being fixed. However, if you're new to patch notes or not technically inclined, that's okay. Patch notes don't always report everything that has been fixed. I've played Call of Duty, Battlefield, and so many other types of games. Even Forza, they likely do not report what has been fixed because they don't want to give you a heads up on what works and what doesn't, right? You're abusing game mechanics. But just keep in mind, if you don't know, you cannot get in trouble for anything that I ever post on my channel. So with all that being said, let's hop into the best ways that you can get wheel spins, car mastery, XP, and credits all at the same time. And first of all, I'm going to be talking about the AFK XP glitches because multiple users have been reporting issues. Well, I got some solutions for you guys, and first of all, I just want to quickly go over exactly how the methods work after the latest patch. There's two different methods that you can do. Under road racing in Horizon Rivals, what you're going to find is the Colossus map. Now this one is the best map by far to do this method with. Go over to the R class and make sure you set your opponent as the top player in the world to prevent your game from going AFK. I use the Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro Forza edition, but you can use any of these cars with any of these tunes and go completely AFK and gain a ton of XP. Also, you want to mimic my settings right here under difficulty and settings, and you are good to go. Once you start the race, make sure you press down and left on your D-pad to activate auto drive and press the left bumper to activate cinematic mode. This should completely prevent you from going AFK and getting kicked from the game. You can now sit here, but stick around for about 7 minutes in case you get this continue lapping button on the end of the race. Once you see yourself cross the finish line, you're good to go. It should go on forever. And when you're ready to quit, just quit the event and you'll get all the credits that you need. It's not the best for XP, but it's by far the best way to earn credits without any effort whatsoever. Now, if you were looking for XP as well, I have a method for you, but multiple users have been reporting that they have been getting kicked after 5+ hours of in that game. Now, I have checked every single bug. There is nothing reported. So what I would suggest for you guys is do it for less time, that first method, or you can do this time attack mode, which does not put you into an actual race. For either of these methods, you want to make sure that your controller is plugged in and you pay attention to what car you use, because some of these, especially for this time attack method, can spin out of control. So these M4 competition coupes, M4 competition coupe and M2, or this number 19 WTAC 101 Motorsport 1990 Honda, blah 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 blah. These two cars right here under Honda you can definitely use. Now this one specifically has a 20% XP boost for time attack laps. Go over to this specific time attack that's in the northeast region, and if you find a better car, make sure that you comment down below. My channel is a community, I'm not just one guy. So what you want to pay attention to, any car with any tune is not going to work on this. You need a car that is extremely grippy to the road. It needs to be able to stay and drive right on the line. So this one is by far the best one that I have found. You can complete a lap in about 53 seconds, and the XP rates are about 99,000 XP per hour. It's not amazing, but 170,000 credits per hour, and this is completely AFK, and you can set it up within 10 seconds. This is great for people who are busy like myself. Just make sure your controller is plugged in. That is an absolute requirement so that you don't disconnect. Now let's go over the best way to get wheel spins, car mastery, XP, and credits all at the same time and unlock all glitch that you can't miss after a quick word from today's sponsor. Now, if you're tired of grinding out glitches in Forza Horizon 6, make sure you check out Mitch Cactus. They can skip you to the end game in no time. Instantly get yourself 1 billion credits. Go purchase every single car that you could possibly dream of in the game. Skip over every challenge in the game and unlock unlimited wheel spins in no time. And with over 100,000 happy customers and over 20,000 Trustpilot reviews, you really have nothing to worry about. The only question is, what are you gonna get? Use code XMB for 5% off. So this is by far the best method that's out in Forza Horizon 6 right now. However, there are some caveats and you need to pay close attention because it takes a second to get used to. So I'm gonna go over everything. I'm gonna have the original audio right after this, but I just wanna say, if you already are aware of this method, it is the same method, and I'm gonna have the original audio from the video. But you need to pay attention if you don't know everything about this glitch, because efficiency is key. If you miss one detail, you might be wasting your time. So let's go over it now. So let me show you exactly what you need to do. If you're a subscriber of mine, you've already heard me say this, but this is a high recommendation, almost a requirement for today's video. Make sure you go over to character customization, purchase every piece of clothing that you can possibly do, as well as all of the horns for your cars. Once you're done that, here's how it works. So first of all, every single car has car mastery, right? And some of them have super wheel spins, some of them have regular spins, and some of them are completely worthless. I went ahead and I went into the auction house and I did a little bit of trial and error. I wanted to see why there were so many Subarus that only cost 9,000 credits. People are just dumping these things. It's an 86,000 credit car at the auto show. Now, I've already shown you guys this map that I have created that gets you 10 skill points every 24 seconds. If you haven't seen it, I will show it to you in a second. It's a part of today's video. Now, I was wondering, why are all these cars selling? Why are people just dumping this car? So I placed a bid on multiple of the cars to try to figure out what maybe I could find out and see what they were doing, because clearly there's some type of method with the Subaru. People aren't just paying 86,000 credits for a car and selling it for 10. So when I purchased those vehicles, I noticed a specific skill path was used. You can see here they go right, straight up, straight for the super wheel spin. So then the only question remained in my mind, where are they getting these Subarus? Because they cost 86,000, or if you go into the auction house, you can just pick one up for 9,000. So if you don't have this vehicle, just as a pro tip, that's a quick way to get a cheap Subaru. So once you go into your actual car auto show, you can see that there are a million variants of this car. And this is where the epiphany happened, because if you purchase it from the auction house, you get all the car mastery someone already unlocked. You can't delete it and then redo it for a wheel spin. But if you purchase it from the auto show, you do get a blank car mastery. So then I thought to myself, okay, wait, I can combine all of the methods on my channel and give you guys the opportunity to do super wheel spins over and over again. And before you click off the video, I'm telling you, here is exactly what you need to do it in the most efficient way possible in order to max out your account. Because keep in mind, you can get everything from rare items, rare cars, XP, and even credits, and so much more using wheel spins and the method I'm going to show you today. So step one, you want to go over and search for a map code under the event lab 158835867. Now this is my 10 skill points instant farm. You want to make sure that you set this under your difficulty settings. You can set that in the pause menu or right before you start the race, and all you want to do is just hold down your right trigger. Now you can watch YouTube, you can watch TV, you can talk to someone else while you're doing this, but you're going to want to click restart after every single time that this event ends. Don't click continue, because what's happening is every single 24 seconds, if you will, once this race ends, you're gaining 10 skill points. Now you need those skill points to max out all the car masteries and get those wheel spins over and over again. Now again, I've already shown this on my channel and I said go purchase cars, right, and just, you know, unlock every single car and max it out. No, today is all about wheel spins. So step one was to gain all of those skill points. Say you have 100 to 200, doesn't matter how much, but you need at least 30. What you want to do then is go over to the auto show and you're going to purchase any variant of the Subaru Impreza, the 1998 Subaru Impreza STI that everyone has been using. It's the best farming car ever. You should have one that's an S2, by the way. So when you purchase this, it's going to be a B-rated car and the car mastery is going to be completely blank. So now that you have gained all of those skill points, you just simply want to follow the same exact path that you saw on that other car that I purchased. Now, once you do that, you get a super wheel spin and you have the ability to gain as much as you want. Remember at the beginning of the video, the Subaru that I purchased already had this completed. So this was like my Scooby-Doo, like pulling the mask off moment. I was like, holy shit, I figured out the mystery. So instead of going up, you see how I go up in this film? Go right and then up. It costs like 2 skill points less. But anyway, you get a free super wheel spin. every single time. And you can repeat this process over and over again, unlocking everything that you could possibly unlock in Super Wheelspins. And it's just so broken. I hope you're cheesing right now. I hope you're smiling, because I am smiling from cheek to cheek. It's 12:40 right now, and I'm just so happy that I was able to figure out this method that people have been doing. And like I said, people are probably gonna get mad at me because this is definitely a secret method and it'll probably get patched. But you know what, guys? I'm here for you. I'm here for my subscribers. I'm not here for anyone else. So that being said, if you don't have a ton of credits, here's how you get the credits in order to kind of fill that gap and purchase as many Subarus as possible. The first thing that you want to do is go into the menu and head over to Rivals. Now, if you go into Horizon Rivals and go into Road Racing, you're going to find all of these circuits. You want to select a specific circuit because it gains much more credits versus other ones. Colossus is actually the number one that I suggest over the Goliath map, and the reason for that is because you're going to gain the most amount of credits. Now make sure that you scroll over to the R class vehicles, set your rival using the Y hotkey, and set it to the #1 player in the world. This will prevent you from actually getting kicked. Here's the cars that I suggest using and the tune codes that you can use with them. Otherwise, you can just pretty much select any car under the R category. And then lastly, you want to set all of these settings here. Essentially going to be abusing the auto drive mechanic in order to gain a bunch of credits overnight while you sleep. So do this while you are AFK or busy during the day. You can set auto drive by pressing down on the D-pad and left on the D-pad. If you have trouble with auto drive turning off, it's likely because you are holding down the trigger still. I've had a lot of people comment that they're like, auto drive is patched. I think, no guys, you're just still holding down the trigger. Let go of the trigger and then use auto drive. And if you can't activate it, it's because you haven't passed the starting line yet. So, you know, gun it a little bit past the starting line and then activate auto drive, and then wait until you finish the first lap so that you can click continue lapping. You can see at the bottom left, that is the X button. And at this point, guys, you're good to go. It should go overnight. You can also press the left bumper to prevent it from going AFK. It'll activate cinematic mode. Then just quit whenever you wake up in the morning. And as you can see, this works on any circuit whatsoever. I gained 4.8 million in that example, but it works on every single one. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you're a supporter of mine, or you're new here rather, please join the channel. You'll be supporting me and my family. If you have any questions, leave them down below. My name's Wesley, and I'll catch you in the next one.